Get ready for the action because Luca Marini is skipping Suzuka, and his entire MotoGP future is suddenly looking uncertain. We dive deep into what this means for the young talent and the team as we break down the latest developments.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
The MotoGP reputation of Johann Zarco has undergone a massive transformation, shifting from a menace to a cherished veteran. Discover how this 35-year-old Frenchman is now commanding respect from his rivals, using his aggressive style to dominate in tricky conditions. Before we get to the excitement, don't miss this incredible gathering. The brand new MotoGP Fan Fest is landing in Barcelona, bringing you simulators, replica bikes, and a chance to meet superstars like Marc Marquez and Alex Rins. Finally, we look at a major shakeup in the paddock as Dani Pedrosa decides he is done racing. Find out why the 26 rider has announced he will never compete again and who is stepping up in his place for the upcoming races. Stay with us for the full story. MotoGP rider Luca Marini is reportedly skipping the upcoming Suzuka round, signaling significant uncertainty regarding his future in the Premier class. The news, sourced from Corsa de Moto, suggests that Marini's MotoGP prospects are currently in doubt. This development raises questions among fans and industry observers about the direction of Marini's career trajectory and potential upcoming commitments. Johann Zarco's reputation in MotoGP has undergone a significant transformation, shifting from being labeled as one of the most dangerous riders to being viewed with a newfound respect by his peers. The 35-year-old double Moto2 world champion has successfully rehabilitated his image through consistent performance and a measured approach to competition. Early in his Premier Class career on the Tech 3 Yamaha, Zarco established a reputation for aggression, particularly excelling in wet and tricky conditions. This style led to high-profile incidents, such as a notable maneuver at the Red Bull Ring in 2020 involving Franco Morbidelli, which resulted in a pit lane start penalty and solidified his image as an aggressive rider. However, over time, Zarco has maintained a cleaner record concerning steward interventions, leading to a gradual shift in perception. This change has been underscored by recent performances, notably at Jerez, where he showcased his talent in damp conditions, with fellow Honda rider Luca Marini suggesting Zarco is the most talented rider globally in such scenarios. In a recent Spanish Grand Prix, Zarco demonstrated his ability to utilize his skills to position the LCR Honda effectively, even in dry conditions, ultimately securing a strong 7th-place finish. This performance allowed him to keep younger talents like AI Aguirre and Raul Fernandez behind him for most of the race. Analyzing his race strategy, Zarco revealed that his approach is often designed to manage the pace of rivals. He explained that while the top riders might attempt to overtake, his strategy involves using the superior speed of others to build a gap behind them, asserting that losing ground when slower is detrimental. He emphasized that overtaking requires being very close and capitalizing on the speed of the environment. Zarco views these races as valuable learning experiences for both himself and Honda, noting that observing the strengths and weaknesses of rivals, such as the Marquez brothers and Jorge Martin, provides crucial reference points for strategic development and providing constructive feedback to the team. Barcelona is set to become the epicenter of MotoGP excitement with the arrival of the brand new MotoGP Fan Fest, designed to immerse fans in the thrill of the sport ahead of the 2026 Monster Energy Grand Prix of Catalonia. The event will take place at Place Catalunya in the heart of Barcelona on May 13th and 14th, running from 12:00 p.m. to 9:00 p.m. local time. Attendees can look forward to an array of attractions, including MotoGP simulators, replica MotoGP bikes, gaming consoles, and various food and beverage options supported by sponsors Monster Energy and Estrella Galicia Zero. the main draw for fans will be the opportunity to connect with MotoGP legends. A star-studded lineup is confirmed for Wednesday, May 13th, featuring reigning world champion Marc Marquez of the Ducati Lenovo team. He will be joined on stage by other prominent figures such as Joan Mir of Honda HRC Castrol, Alex Rins of Monster Energy Yamaha MotoGP, Pedro Acosta of Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, and Spanish GP winner Alex Marquez of BK8 Gresini Racing MotoGP, all scheduled to appear between 6:00 p.m. and 7:00 p.m. Adding to the excitement, the hour preceding the main star appearances will feature top talent from Moto3 and Moto2 on stage. This fan fest offers an unparalleled opportunity for enthusiasts to experience the world of MotoGP firsthand before the action heats up at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Maverick Viñales is set to miss the upcoming Le Mans race after undergoing surgery to remove a screw from his left shoulder. Following an injury sustained last July, Viñales had initially targeted the Spanish Grand Prix, but has now been advised to rest, with his expected return slated for Barcelona on May 17th. The situation at Tech 3 has created a difficult replacement scenario, as regulations require 2 riders at each Grand Prix unless a rider misses more than 10 days between events. This necessity arose after Paul Espargaro, the designated replacement, suffered an unexpected injury during training. KTM faced challenges in securing a replacement for Viñales, initially struggling to convince Dani Pedrosa to take the bike for the Jerez tests. With Espargaro's injury, the team had limited time to find an alternative. The solution ultimately fell to Jonas Folger, who is slated to race for Tech 3 in Le Mans. Folger's career includes stints in 125cc, Moto3, and Moto2, and he previously served as a replacement for Espargaro in 2023. Despite KTM's logical inclination to utilize Dani Pedrosa, who has shown strong form in recent tests, Pedrosa has publicly stated his intention to retire from full-time racing, declaring that, "My time has passed." He expressed comfort with his role as a test rider and indicated that Paul Espargaro now has priority for wildcard appearances. Further contributing to Pedrosa's decision may be a gradual decrease in the duration and compensation of his contract renewals since joining KTM as a test rider in 2018. Pedrosa recently impressed during official testing at Jerez, achieving a best lap time of 1:37.483, demonstrating his current capability. However, his decision to step away from competition signals a definitive end to his active career in the premier class.